Hello ladies and gentlemen, Keaton here, and welcome to the Tengu Drop Weekly Recap. So this week's gonna be a little shorter than usual again, because unfortunately I forgot to remind Joe to give me time codes for the week, and he's not in the habit of giving them to me every week on his own. So unfortunately I do not have time codes for Joe's videos. But I do have some interesting things to talk about this week, so let's not waste any more time. First up, on Monday, Joe played the Last Night. Now, this was a game jam game that was created for the Cyberpunk Jam, I believe it was. And it's a 2D Noir type of game, apparently. So right off the bat, I get to talk about what I wanted to talk about. And we're probably going to spend majority of the video talking about this thing in general. So, long story short, the video had to be uploaded twice. Luckily, the video in general was not that long. It was like 10 minutes, I think. But yeah, we had to upload it twice because the first time the video got flagged for copyright infringement. Not content ID, copyright infringement. We didn't get a copyright strike, but I'll get into what happened in a minute. But for those of you who do not know what that means, YouTube has a automatic copyright system in check. So what happens is when you upload a video, it gets checked against this database of copyrighted material, and if it comes back positive, then your video gets flagged. It's a very interesting and complicated situation, and it would take me too long to go into the major details of why it's so annoying. But I highly recommend you guys read up on it on your own if you would like to know the more intricate details as to why making YouTube videos in general, or at least for what we do, is so difficult. Because yeah, like I said, what happened on this video in particular is it got muted. Now that means the video gets to remain up, but you have no audio whatsoever. So that means Joe's audio, every other artist or music in the game is muted, all because of one person or one thing. So essentially what happened is the creators of this game used copyrighted music that they might have had the rights to, but the owners of the music publishing rights, I guess, does not allow people to use it on YouTube. So what happened is they stepped in and pretty much just destroyed the video. So what we had to do is we had to take it off, we had to remove the music, and we had to put something in there instead, and we had to re-upload it. So it's a whole chain of events where everyone in the process loses. You know, the developers of the game get a skewed version of their game put up on the web because they can't have certain audio pieces. And in the Last Night's case, for example, the music was very important to the experience, but unfortunately you as a viewer do not get that because the copyright owners of the music are so against having it on YouTube in any form. And that is one of the major reasons that YouTube is sort of a difficult place for people who do video games to go. In the Last Night's case, I tried to find out, you know, who these musicians were. But unfortunately, despite the fact that these musicians are so anti-YouTube, they have no web presence at all. Like, I tried to look these artists up, nothing. No contact information, no Twitter handles, no email, nothing. And that's really frustrating, you know, as a content creator, to see that is the absolute most frustrating thing ever. Maybe these artists don't know that people who want to cover the game that their music is featured in can't because of the publishers or whatever. You know, that happened with Soli. If you guys don't know, Soli, who did the music for VVVVVV, or just V, you know, he went to the people who publish his music, and he was like, hey, you know, I want people who have my music in the game to be able to monetize and publish videos about that. And the publisher just didn't understand what that meant. Like, what, you want people to actually use your music and you don't get paid for that? What does that mean? So that's a huge problem on YouTube, and I'm sure the video is great, but that is such a souring experience. So every time this happens, the experience is just so overwhelmingly negative that I really hope that music or sound effect rights owners sort of can come to a compromise and understanding, especially indie developers. They sort of look to YouTube as a way to help get exposure for their game, and they're not going to get that if the music people keep blocking them, you know. So that's essentially what happened with the last night. Again, luckily it was just a 10-minute video, but there have been videos in the past that have been like 1 or 2 parts and you've never seen them because they featured music or sound effects that people didn't want on YouTube. So that's the unfortunate situation that we saw ourselves in, and it reared its ugly head again. Hopefully we don't see it in the future, but yeah, so that was the last night. Again, I'm sure it's a great video from Joe. It's just unfortunate that it got soured by such a horrible copyright system. Anyway, moving on to Tuesday. On Tuesday, I got back to Always Sometimes Monsters, and this time I took it seriously. Well, I took it seriously before, but again, I was sick, I was out of it, I couldn't find the delete button, I laughed for a really long time at something that wasn't that funny, but I decided to give Always Sometimes Monsters the actual narrative a chance, and it was pretty interesting. I highly recommend you guys check it out. I actually got into it, like there's this whole subplot that happens with my friend who's like an ex-druggie and his ex-girlfriend who's still a druggie, and oh man, it's a plot. You guys should check it out. Seriously, it's such a crazy narrative that's interweaving, and I'm interested to continue it. So that'll be a series, I guess, until completion or until I get bored or I feel the story is getting too contrived. I don't know, we'll see. Now on Wednesday, Joe played Among the Sleep. Now, Among the Sleep was a game that we meant to cover on release day, but unfortunately due to some complications, we had to wait a while. So yeah, Among the Sleep, a highly anticipated horror game where you play as a toddler and you see some scary stuff, and it's very whimsical and odd. You got a talking teddy bear, no reason given, you just have a talking teddy bear, and you guys should give it a watch, man. If you guys like horror games, if you like watching Joe get scared, you know, as he usually does in these horror experiences, give it a shot, man, because it's a trip, man. On Wednesday, we also did Toribash. Just thinking about this game is so good. It's a physics-based fighting game where you choose like the muscles that you want to move, and then it does it. And then you keep doing it until someone falls over and loses, gets DQ'd. There are a lot of good moments in that thing. We played for about an hour and a half, and I trimmed it down to 55 minutes, and there was just so much insanity. Unfortunately, I accidentally stopped recording at one point that we didn't get, but there was a moment where Kevin's character actually grabbed Joe's character in the crotch and wouldn't let go. And I really wish we had that moment, but unfortunately we lost it. But there were so many other moments, like Joe doing some sweet jump butt thrust attack where he suffocated Kevin in his butt, or something happened. You should just check it out yourself.
Surely dead after that.
I would think so. I would think so.
Jesus.
You just shoved him in your butt. Oh.
Oh, one.
Oh, wow.
What happened?
What happened?
You suffocated him. So yeah, that was just one moment in the entire bizarre experience of Toribash. Highly recommend you guys watch that video. It's laughs all the way through. So ridiculous. I kind of want to play more. We might try to get more people in and see how far we can push the insanity of accidental physics fighting. But yeah, so Toribash, fun. Just check it out. On Thursday, I did Nuclear Throne. Oh boy, was that something. So, something that I've always dealt with in Nuclear Throne ever since the very beginning, since I started playing it back in like the very first build. I run out of ammo a lot, and unfortunately the game likes to not give me ammo. And it got to a point in here where I finally made it to some place that I haven't made it in a long time. And throughout the entire way, the game decided, no, I'm just never gonna give you the ammo you want, or I'm gonna trickle in the ammo, you know, to the point where you're pretty much useless. And instead, I'm just gonna give you shotgun shells the entire time. Ammo, please? You know, usually the game is better at giving me ammo. Well, ain't this a bag of butt? I got nothing. I got nothing. Why are you not giving me any energy ammo? Oh my god! Oh my god! Oh my god! What the frick? Oh, did you see that? So yeah, I got mad salty. I got so angry, and I never recovered. I just sulked the entire video way through, and seriously, that game, I love it to pieces. Like I spent 200 hours so far, 200 plus at this point, and I swear to God, the game just punishes me for no reason. It's just like, you know what? You're doing relatively well. No ammo for you. But yeah, I'm a sucker for punishment, I guess. But yeah, that was Nuclear Throne. If you want to see me get a little angry, check it out. you sick person, you. On Friday, we did Gary's mod Stranded. Oh man, that was a great experience. So we figured, you know, we should try something new in Gary's mod. There's a ton of game modes in Gary's mod, and you usually only see like prop hunt, murder, trouble in terrorist town. But we wanted to sort of try something new, and you know, we tried elevator source. That was pretty interesting. And we saw Stranded, and we were like, oh well, okay, it'll probably be good for a few laughs. But no, we actually played it, and it was actually impressively done, and we're actually having a lot of fun with it, which is surprising. We're definitely going to do more, so hopefully you guys like that, because there is more coming. It's real good. It's real good. You guys should definitely check it out. Stranded, Gary's mod, really fun. Now on Saturday, we did No More Room in Hell. Keeping with the whole theme of just trying things out for the hell of it, there's a lot of free-to-play stuff on Steam that we've really never played before, and we've had some pretty good experiences like Toribash earlier in the week. So we decided, okay, we'll try No More Room in Hell. You know, it's a zombie survival game sort of thing, and we quickly find out that it is nothing, and I mean nothing, like Left 4 Dead.
Ow. Get off me!
Yeah, I died.
Oh shit!
I died.
I'm dead.
Oh god!
Oh no!
Bateman!
I'm dead.
Oh, I'm dead.
Bateman! Oh god! I'm dead too. We all died. What the fuck just happened? Oh man, they're getting speeding up. Oh, watch out for the little girl!
Little girl!
Oh fuck! I got a shot her in the face.
Nice. Or not nice.
Yeah.
Oh, fuck.
Oh,
Help!
behind you!
dead.
I'm dead. I'm gonna die. I'm gonna die. Oh, I'm dead too. Fuck!
Oh, wait. Oh god!
Oh,
No! Ah, damn it!
God, this level seems even harder than the last one. Hi,
Oh,
guys.
what the fuck is this little kid? Fuck off!
Let's go.
No, you can't get up with a little kid.
Fuck, the kid's like took me out.
Alive! Ah! Look at that zombie fro!
Oh, I killed you. I killed you, man. So yeah, it's pretty much just an hour of us dying over and over again, trying. We're sort of like edging closer and closer to the finish line, but we never make it. But it was a fun experience all the way through, and it was really cool to see like the characters from American Psycho, Big Lebowski in there. Unfortunately, you probably didn't get to see much of it, but Joe was like the Jive, which is like a dude with a big afro. It was really cool. It was really funny. I think we're gonna do more in the future. It would be nice to, you know, finish one of them, one of the campaigns, because there were a ton of maps, man. And I think once we get down how to actually fight the zombies, we'll probably be better. But yeah, No More Room in Hell, our first experience with it, pretty rough, but still highly recommend you guys check it out, because it's a nice change of pace, you know. In 7 Days to Die and Left 4 Dead, we pretty much just run through zombies like tissue paper. In No More Room in Hell, we get owned pretty badly by zombies, and there are also zombie children in that game. that's creepy on its own. And that does it for the week in Tengu Drop videos. And if you haven't watched any or you missed one, a list of the videos is to the side or to the bottom, depending on where you watch this on the channel. And for those of you who have watched every video this week, thank you very much. We really appreciate your support. And thank you to anyone who purchases merchandise. You guys do us a huge solid. And yeah, with that, hope you guys had a nice week, and we'll see you guys next week. Bye.